What's up? Welcome to Reflections and Encouragement with Mike Brown. I'm Mike Brown. In this show, my whole goal and really focus is on trying to share something that'll hopefully inspire at least one person each week. I've actually upped that goal to 2 people now because I'm one of the people that I'm also trying to inspire each and every week. Last week, I talked about protecting your peace, and I hope you were able to protect your peace and do things, say no to things, say yes to things that helped you protect your own peace so that your energy can continue to flow where it needs to go. As I look back on my week, quite honestly, it was a good week. A lot of stuff happened that was moving and inspiring and lifted my spirits. There was a lot of movement on my book projects that I'm working on, program that I'm looking to launch. The book is Little Netta's Gift. There's a second book that's coming out soon after. And I'm seeing these illustrations come through, and I'm telling you, there's some talented people in this world. I'm just grateful for the team of designers and illustrators who are working on these books. I'm thankful for the team of people who I'm working with on getting this program, the Little Janetta Robinson Gifts of Love program, back going. We had another good call with the strategic partner that we're hoping to announce within the next week or 2 here. But I'm just grateful for so many people who are talented and just care. And really with that program, our goal is to bring joy to a lot of kids' lives who otherwise might not have joy during the holiday season. Things are picking up at Notre Dame, back at work, my other work, I'll call it. So, and football season is coming. Everybody's excited about that. I'm excited to see people again. So there's some good stuff going on that front. There's a number of special events that took place where I was able to give a tour of campus to a family. I was able to be part of a panel discussion with some incoming students. There's a new initiative that kicked off, and I was grateful to be part of that initiative. A number of things happened that was just good. Spent some time with my wife, and my daughter. A lot of good stuff. And then Friday night, got a notice that my granddad passed away. So in the middle of all that, I got that. And my granddad is, his name is Desley Brown. He's the reason I'm Brown, Mike Brown. And he's my mom's dad. He's 87. He was 87 years old. Lived down in Warner Robins, Georgia. And yeah, always been good to me. Always just been someone, because of how far he lived, from where I grew up, I didn't see him a lot, but always cool. And so anyhow, it's just some things that we're processing as a family and moving forward with, and trying to make sure we celebrate his life in the right way. But as that happened, I thought about my last time seeing him, and it was in February of 2020. I was in Atlanta, and I had finished up some stuff that I had to actually be in Atlanta for, and it was getting late, and I was like, man, I should try to drive down to Warner Robins to try to see my granddad while I'm this close to to Warner Robins. It was about 90 minutes. So I called him up and I said, hey, I just finished my stuff for the day. Are you around, available? And he was. And I drove down and we had dinner down in Warner Robins, and we just spent time. Went to his house and just kind of hung out, talked, caught up on life, and looked at old pictures that he had. Told me the story about how him and my grandmother, my mom's mom, met, and he was a singer and in a singing group, and they came up to Milwaukee, and that's how he met my grandmother in Milwaukee, and the rest is history. But anyhow, I'm so thankful and glad that I was able to get down and to see him back in February 2020. I'm grateful for the time we had together, and I just hope he rests in peace. And so my encouragement for you and for myself this week is really tied to the concept that you'll probably hear me talk about a lot for a long time, but this concept of empowerment in action. You know, empowerment to me is the power that you have to do something, and then when you look at action, it's actually doing it. Now, as I say that, my wife's probably laughing because she's like, I wish you would be empowered to act on changing this light bulb. That's been out for a while, so that's one thing. But when I think about empowerment and action, and I think about my encouragement for you, it's one thing to think about doing something. It's one thing to know you have the power to do something, but it's a whole other thing to actually do it. And when you reach the point of empowerment where you finally realize that you do have the power within yourself to do things, to make a difference in your life, to make a difference in the lives of others, you gotta take that action to do it. And so I'm glad that I was empowered to be able to drive down to Warner Robins back in February 2020. I'm just grateful and thankful that I took the action to actually do it. And there's many more things I need to take action on that I know powers within me to do. And I'm going to focus on that this week. Some people I need to call back. Some things on my to-do list that just aren't getting done. And I'm fully capable and have the power to do them. And I'm going to focus on taking even more action this week. And I encourage you to do the same. That's it. Take care. Have a great week. God bless.